Welcome back. Let's get going with section 2. In this section, we will map the various elements of the constructs we went through in the framework in section 1 across a typical project delivery process so as to indicate the appropriate stage at which the assessment of the impact of the given element on project complexity should be done. We'll start first with unpacking the typical project execution process and explaining its various stages. Let's get going. We start with the initiation phase. In this context, it is assumed that the feasibility of the project has already been done by the Demand Management Office before being fed through the project portfolio pipeline. If your organization does not have demand management capability, get in touch. We can help you with that. We've defined the stages of initiation as the process of ideation, which can be done through a series of brainstorming and design thinking sessions. In addition, the process of documenting the ideation blueprint once the idea has begun to take shape. The ideas here relate to developing the process of how the business goals detailed in the demand brief are going to be met. This is project ideation, unpacking goals into high-level requirements and breaking down the project to determine information required to start unpacking the requirements at detailed level. The next stage is blueprint refinement, once more key voices have been heard and more pertinent information has become available. The project starts to mobilize towards the end of blueprint refinement, once the various teams, such as the technical or functional team, start to have enough information to start solutioning, which naturally will be followed by specification, unpacking the activities and tasks required, and developing the associated documentation. Once solutions have been developed and where applicable, commercial agreements have been completed, the process of execution can start. This usually entails technology activities such as system development or technology landscape augmentation and operational activities such as process design. Solution deployment follows, which includes the various operational activities such as readiness assessment and user testing. The next pages will take you through the required inputs, activities, as well as key considerations at each stage of the execution process. The strategic intent as well as business expectations should come out of the demand management process. A combination of these and a few ideation sessions with key stakeholders should allow for product or service specification to commence, from which more information would be available to review the business case if necessary. These activities should allow for the ideation refinement stage to commence, which mainly requires the finalized business case and KPIs as input. Basic prototyping, as well as an initial analysis of technology requirements, can also commence towards the end of the ideation stage into the blueprint development stage. If your organization struggles with the concept of basic prototyping and how to integrate it into every project, get in touch. We can tailor a context-specific, on-premise or online course for your organization. A rough framework of the implementation plan can also start towards the end of the ideation blueprint development stage, breaking down the high-level areas of delivery within the framework skeleton. A few factors should have ideally been considered going into the ideation stage, hopefully at feasibility assessment and demand management stages, before the project is fed into the portfolio pipeline. These considerations are detailed here. If you wish to know more about these factors, please visit our Venture Creation course. We've covered them in great detail. Depicted here are activities that can be performed towards the end of the blueprint finalization stage. Followed by the associated considerations.